my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a drunken Q&A. I am slightly buzzed. I made a S blank X on the beach. So that's what I'm drinking right now. I just had 2 drinks before this. So hopefully we keep drinking, we keep sipping. By the end of this Q&A, it'll be hecka juicy. Anyways, Leslie's sleeping right over there. Hashtag mom problems when you share a room and you're a young mom. But I asked Instagram for a whole bunch of questions, and you guys gave me a whole bunch of juicy questions, so I'm here to answer them. This is also my old club shirt that I haven't worn since the club when I go once in a blue moon, and the entire back is all lacy, and it's super cute. So lacy? No, laced up. Like, let's get into it. Okay, first question is, who do I all live with? I live with my sister and my dad. I pay rent though, and Leslie and I have basically taken over the whole house. I do everything in this house, and that's who I all live with. Any updates on your love life, or are you staying away from dating? So, the tea. I am in the dating world. I'm on an actual dating app, and I've talked to a few people, but honestly, they think, I wouldn't say they think, but Leslie's too much to handle for them, and they're not ready for it in their lives. Personally, I date guys that are older than 27, because I feel like that's when they're actually ready for life and ready for what I'm ready for. Mentally, I feel so much older than I am. So, yeah, I am in the dating world, and it's kind of awful. So, cheers to that. I am open to love, and my heart's open, and I'm ready for love whenever it comes into my life. Next question, are you going to have more kids? Yes, absolutely. I said this before, but I want 4 kids. And, yeah. When are you getting your own place? Let me break it down for you guys. I already pay rent. Okay? I live in Canada, Ontario. It's hella expensive to live in my city, and I want to buy a house. I don't want to rent because I think it's a big waste of money. I don't want to pay someone else's mortgage. I want to pay my own. Also, today's day and age, you basically need a 2-person income. So, yeah, it's really hard. I can barely afford it, and I'm not going to put myself in financial debt for views. Just to show you guys, I moved out, an apartment tour. It's not worth it to me. Your content is amazing. I'm a big fan. Thank you so much. Has Leslie's dad reached out to you at all since you have grown a following and want to be involved? We do talk every once in a while. It's not very consistent, and no, he still does not want to be involved on my social media at all. He does not care, and he wants to keep himself private and off of my following. So, yes. How's your dating life now that Leslie's older? Still non-existent. I will say I am manifesting to go on a date after quarantine. I've bought heels, I've bought a cute new shirt, and I bought a blazer, and I'm going to wear a cute little outfit. So I am manifesting to go on a date after quarantine. I'm very excited about that. Don't know who it's going to be with, but I am manifesting to go on a date after quarantine. Not currently talking to anyone right now, so I got high standards. If you think you can meet them, slide into the DMs. Will you ever cut your hair short? It looks great long though. Absolutely not. I love my long locks, and I think this center part that I've switched up and doing is amazing. It's a whole new vibe. And once I get my hair dyed after quarantine, because clearly after what I did, it's not a good look. I will never dye my hair. Not dye my hair. I will never cut my hair short. Ever again. I had it short for many, many years, and I regret it. So, yeah, we'll never dye my hair short. What was your dream job as a kid? Does it correlate to your dream job now? I never really had a dream job growing up. I always wanted to be a mom, and it's not quite what I expected. But yeah, no, I never really had a dream job growing up, and I still kind of don't know what I want to do right now. I have like an idea, but I'm not like dead certain, dead set on anything I want to do. What happened to you and your ex? Long story short, it ended, and a lot of drama happened after that I haven't talked about on social media, and don't know if I'll ever will talk about it one day, but it was not a healthy relationship in the end, and I was just dragged along, and got really hurt, and was cheated on. So there's that. Oh my god, I missed a question here. Oddest date. I've been on a lot of dates, and there's been some pretty bad ones, some pretty awkward ones, and I think it was more so just the guy I wasn't really that interested in when it came to it, and I was like, awkward, or really small itty bitty things that come out and you're like concerned, and it was awful. Anyhow, do you like daily outfits? And I'm gonna guess, do I like OOTDs that people post? Yes, absolutely. I do like fashion, but I'm just not willing to spend money on clothes, partly because my weight fluctuates so much, and my kid needs a new wardrobe every season, so I don't really have the extra money for that. Plus, I'm very kind of conservative, so kind of like high neck shirts, and y'all never really see me wearing crop tops or anything like that, because I personally think I get more respect when I am covered up and look professional rather than wearing crop tops. Do you still keep Leslie on her schedule with this going on? I'm assuming you mean the pandemic. Having a hard time with this. Yes, I do keep Leslie on her schedule. We have a pretty flexible, strict schedule, if that makes sense. She wakes up at 6 a.m. and sometimes she doesn't nap. Most days she doesn't nap, which means she goes to bed at 7. If she does nap, then her nap is normally at 1:30 or 2, sometimes 1 o'clock, and it's for about an hour. Literally, it could go from 30 minutes to 2 hours long, and in that case, I'll put her to bed at 9:30 if she does nap. But yeah, I don't really mind her not napping throughout the day. The break is great, but with her starting kindergarten in a couple months, it's not worth her still having a nap, because at school she can't nap. Do I like traveling? Yes, I like traveling. Before having Leslie, I traveled across Canada. That was such an incredible experience. I did that with my brothers, and that was super awesome. And I went to Florida. That's basically as far as I've ever traveled, but it was super fun, and it was a dream come true to go to Universal Studios. I think I still have some videos on my channel of when I was in Florida, so yeah. And a vlog that I never uploaded. How do you deal and cope with stress and anxiety feelings? I work on gratitude. I have my Start Today journal by Rachel Hollis. I read books. I have dance parties. I try to focus on one little thing and celebrate small goals. And I eat a lot of food. If you guys don't know, I used to have an eating disorder where I literally would eat a cracker a day and be full. Now I love food, and it's a struggle sometimes. I hate thinking about what meal I'm having next, but I eat cake. I eat chocolate cake. I go to the store, I buy myself a whole mini chocolate cake, and strawberries is my go-to when I'm dealing with stress or anxiety, or I'll just have panic attacks and cry. So, yeah. I also tried talking about it with my sister. Does Leslie have your last name? Yes, she does. I get this question a lot, and I feel like I've never talked about it. And yes, Leslie does have my last name. Personally, I'm always felt like she should have my last name, and yeah. So her first name's after my dad, plus I just like the name, and then her middle name is actually what my sister and mom's middle name is, and my grandma, and so on and so forth. So yeah, plus my middle name is Lee, Leslie's name is Leslie, and then her last name is Santa. So yeah, she does have my last name. Something most people don't know about you. I don't really know. I feel like there's a lot of things you guys might not know about me. I will say that there is the conservative mom side of me, and then there's the club side of Abigail. And this is something my best friend, will reassure you on. There's the club Abigail, and then there is the mom Abigail. And I am truly my best self in each, but the club Abigail, I don't go to club that often, literally every like 3 months maybe. But I'm a lot free, I'm happy, I'm just living my life and embracing it with being kid-free for the small break I do get. And I wear crop tops and I embrace myself, and it's fun, but I still do love dressing up and being professional looking and love getting that respect too. So it's a whole nother ballpark. Are you looking for a relationship? If so, what do you look for in a partner? I have a whole list on my phone of everything I desire in a partner and everything that I want in a relationship. My thing is I'm a strong, independent woman, and I can still desire a man. I don't need a man, but I desire one. And the list I have of what I desire in someone, I will not settle for less. And I will not just accept anything but huge amounts of respect. And I want someone to understand that being a mom is a full-time job, because a lot of men don't understand that being a mom is extremely hard, and I want someone that does understand that. So, yeah. How is Leslie's hamster? Where'd you get it? I'm thinking of getting one for my 3-year-old. Don't get a hamster. My kid's hamster died after a week, and 3 is too young for a hamster. Is Leslie starting kindergarten next year? If so, is she excited? Yes, I think Leslie is excited for kindergarten, but I don't think she realizes that it is all day, every day, no matter what. So I think she's excited. I feel nervous. I feel like, because she'll be starting it when she's 3, like she'll turn 4 in October. I think starting kindergarten at 4 years old is so young. They're still a baby. Part of me, like selfishly, I want to keep her home for another year. But I am looking forward to her going to school, meeting friends, hanging out, experiencing, learning, all those fun stuff, and me being able to finish my school and start working full-time. So I'm excited for a lot of growth. This question is funny. Does intercourse hurt after having a baby? I personally, I waited to have sex after having Leslie for 6 or 7 months, partly because not a single soul, was into me after having Leslie. So then I waited 6 to 7 months, and because I waited so long, it didn't hurt. But I've heard a lot of people say that it hurts extremely bad right after having a baby. So yeah, I can't really say so, but I waited 6 to 7 months, so yeah. Are you talking to anyone? No. I am not currently talking to any future potential relationship people. No, I'm not. There's been a few guys I've talked to, but no, nothing too serious. So, yeah, no. Favorite skincare products. I am going to be doing a skincare video very soon. I've been trying out a few new products lately, and I love them so much, so I am going to be filming a skincare routine very soon. So stay tuned. Do you have any advice of getting your own place? No, none whatsoever. I will say save, because I feel like I was talking to my mom about this, but getting your own place, there's a lot of unexpected costs and things, so save your money before you move out. Do you think Leslie will adjust well going back to school once quarantine is over? Unfortunately, I only had Leslie enrolled in daycare till the end of June, and I think the time this whole pandemic is over, it's going to be long after June. So I think she'll adjust to school very badly, to be honest, because she was just starting to like her daycare and love going twice a week, and it felt really good because I got all my errands done that day. It was a good break, but I don't think she's going to adjust well to kindergarten after being home with me 24/7 for months on end. So I'm just kind of bracing myself for when that does happen. Y'all wanted me to talk about the Stafford situation. So let's talk about it. She put her son that she adopted from China back up for adoption. And I've done a lot of research about the whole situation, and I personally don't think she's giving up on her adopted son, Huxley. We do not know what's going on behind the scenes. So, with that all being said, there's a lot of things. I suggest you doing your research because there's a lot of things. And I've had a lot of people reach out to me. I personally think that this was clearly a hard decision for them to make. And YouTube does not make a lot of money. People are always like, they have the financial stability. Y'all, there's payment plans for everything. So don't tell me that she can afford a Cartier watch, but she can't afford her kids' professional help, if you will. So don't say that either. I think that there is a lot of wrongs in it, and there might be a lot of regrets and a lot of hard things, and I hate when people are comparing, what if this was her biological kid? Kate Gosling, obviously she's divorced now, she put her kid in a retreat, a rehab or whatever, for his mental issues. So sometimes it's really hard for parents, and I'm hoping that Huxley is happy now. She seems to say that he's happy with his new family. Definitely thinks a lot on a kid. And duct taping his finger, I don't think duct tape was a good idea, but she was not educated on the sense that kids that are autistic like to chew, like to bite, because that is their coping mechanism. That's not the right word. It's what they do to help them cope. So she clearly wasn't educated on that, and as a parent, they are not born. They do not come with a manual. We are just trying to do this with what we know and the best we know, and we just hope that we don't fuck up along the way. Unfortunately, she is doing this on social media, which is hard, but we honestly, y'all, we have no idea what's happening behind the scenes. People are saying how rude it is for her to be deleting photos and videos of Huxley. The chapter on her life is closed. It's hard. I followed her before she did the whole adoption journey with Huxley, and she had a lot more subscribers than people are saying. So it's hard, but I think that they got to do what's right for their family and for them, and I hope Huxley is happy and healthy. The situation's hard, and I don't want to say too much, but I just hope for the best. With that all being said and done, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Do you guys like all these new fun videos I've been doing? The Starbucks one, the drunken Q&A. Maybe next time I'll be like super drunk with my friend. You never know. But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.